here and sort of trying to carry that on while you are here?
Yeah, it is. The whole organization, our whole team is just all positive. It's positivity, and I think that helps. It goes a long way, of how you're playing. Making shots, missing shots. If you miss, Steve's always he's never once said anything to me about missing shots. He knows the next one's going to go in, and he's always remaining positive.
Are the practices starting to feel a little bit smoother as opposed to the beginning of the season?
Yeah, we're learning more. I think that we're able to switch up some things a little bit more, some calls on the fly. So I think that we're starting to work together a little bit better than what we were a couple weeks ago even.
As far as offensive rebounding, you guys are like near the top of the league in that, and it's not like a whole lot of stats you guys are at the top of the league in. Is that something coaches are just
yeah. I think more so it's just players, personnel. I think that we all try to play as hard as we can and compete. Quese, myself, I think we try to read it and go get it. It's a lot of offensive rebounds about that second effort, and I think we got some guys who can go get those and who really play hard every night.
You mentioned kind of guarding some of the top guys in the league, and you're doing it at different positions. You're showing kind of what you can do versatility-wise right now.
Yeah, trying to. Like last time we played, these guys. I'm guarding Holiday, and first time Ingram. Able to switch me on to a lot of different guys. You've seen Kawhi, you've seen a lot of great players. Bron, that I'm able to guard. I think that it means a lot to me that coach is able to trust me to guard those players, and just trying to make stops in the fourth quarter where it's important. I think the LaVine stop is big for me, but just trying to prove myself on both ends of the court. And I think I'm trying to create that resume.
Do you think picking up those assignments has made you better as a one-on-one defender?
Yeah, it has. I've had to do it in the past, but it was in spurts. Now it's throughout the whole game. And like I said earlier, just playing with Dre, I'm learning things from him every night. He's making it easier on me just by talking. We all know how loud he can be. So he definitely creating, making it a little bit easier for me on the defensive end.
Learning from him defensively, is that most in-game stuff, or is that in practice, film sessions?
We talk a lot. Film sessions, we sit right next to each other, so I'm able to kind of pick his brain during the film sessions, and that's huge for me. In practice, in these shoot-arounds, he's a big talker, so I'm always trying to pick his brain in terms of just his basketball IQ, but mostly his defense. And like I said, sitting next to him in film, that's really helped me.
I've heard of a lot of guys break down film to see where they can find gaps for scoring.
Yeah.
Have you been around a player who thinks about the defensive side as much?
I don't know if I have. I don't think so. The way that he kind of thinks the whole game is really strategic. Step by step, every play he could tell you 10, 15 things about one play. It's crazy. So to be able to break a defensive possession down like that, I don't think I've seen that.
Glenn, what's his biggest message to the group? What's it been?
Dre's or just in general? Competing. He sat everybody down. I think this was before the Bulls game, and kind of really just kept it real to everybody on the team and was like, this is some areas where we're lacking. We need to step up. But the biggest thing is competing and cheering for each other every night. We can't control what's being talked about in the media. We can't control fans, anything, but how we approach the game. And that's watching film, trying to get better every day, ignoring the negativity and just competing.
Was this before the game, shoot around?
Yeah, this was in practice the day before the Bulls game.
What would be like an example that you talked to Draymond about defensively?
There's a bunch of things, but just today, even if I get switched on to JJ Redick, guarding him, how to already be in a top lock, but communicating, because when you switch up your defenses, if I'm chasing you and I got to switch it to force you down, I got to communicate to the big to let him know to have my back. So communication is always the biggest thing with Draymond. And I think that even with this team, a lot of young guys, a lot of quiet guys, we got to be able to communicate to each other.
Thanks,
man. Appreciate it.